In Metaphor ReFantazio, there is a trophy you can clean skip out on, and that is going to be the debate trophy. In this video, I'm going to show you all the different dates that you need to look out for the other contestants so you can compete in these debates and win. Also tell you a bunch of tips and tricks that you need to know so that you can do these debates as well as hang out with other followers and not miss out. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. If you want to skip to a certain part of the guide, feel free to check the chapter list down below. The first thing you want to know about debates, they're set on certain days of the month. With that being said, there's 8 debates in the game. The first debate starts on July the 7th. Usually, you should be sitting inside of Martira, the second major city of the game. At this time, you're going to be able to do some bounties as well as go into the major second dungeon, or you can just hang out with followers. Since the debate starts on Waters Day, July 7th, you can do these debates during the day or at nighttime. It's completely up to you. For me, at the time, I did not finish the second main dungeon in Martira, so I didn't unlock Heisme or Barden just yet. I only had Brigida, who's a nighttime follower, Nuris, a nighttime follower, as well as Maria, a daytime follower, ready to go. So what I did was I went ahead and did the daytime debate. Then I hung out with Brigida. On July 8th, I went ahead and hung out with Maria. I did Nuris at night. And then the next debate is going to be on July the 9th. Now you have to be careful. Try not to go out into the wild and do these bounties and other things. It's going to take you more than one day to complete. If you leave this area and you're not in the area to actually complete the debate, you won't be able to do so. For example, if you try to go over to the Imp's Den on the 7th, you finish the Imp's Den, even if you come back that night, you will not be allowed to actually participate in the debate. You're going to have to go to dinner, and that's going to be it for the day. So it's a great idea for you to go ahead and try to prioritize just hanging out with a follower, getting up an activity or a virtue, and then prioritizing a debate around that. At this time, you should probably have a bounty over here in Imp's Den. You may have a bounty over here in Maneater's Grotto. Possibly you haven't finished the Alonzo questline, so you have the Abandoned Tomb. So on and so forth. So, on July 7th, you want to make sure you debate the UGF. The answer you want to do is going to be, what are your policies? As soon as you do that, you're going to instantly win the debate. And once you win, you're also going to get up 2 virtues. One of your virtues that you're getting up is your eloquence. The other one will possibly be imagination. Now, you do not have to get up your virtues in order to win these debates, so don't worry about it. But you have to be careful. A lot of these debates are going to be wrapped around certain main story quests and dungeons. So you're really going to have to prioritize things wisely in order to not miss out on one of these debates and or a follower. You have a lot of time at the end of the game to get up followers, so I wouldn't necessarily worry too much about them. Technically, if you've been knocking out all the dungeons as soon as you get to them, then you should have about 29 to 30 days of just pure follower grinding at the end of the game after you reach October the 1st. The answers and locations for each debate are the following. You're going to have 3 in Martira. One is going to be on July 7th, July 9th, and July 16th. For July 7th, you want to answer, what are your policies? For July 9th, you want to answer, taxes benefit us all. For July 16th, you want to answer, alcohol won't bring equality. Now, I don't know about that. Alcohol is kind of nice. But anyways, the next debate is going to be held in Port Browhaven, July 23rd. You want to answer that one with, we should help anyone. You're going to have to go back to Martira for the next 3 debates, which is going to be July 24th, on July 26th, and July 27th. On July 24th, you need to say, you only parrot Luis. On July 26th, you need to say, the tribes must stand together. And the last one in Martira, you're going to have to say, beauty is deeper than your skin. That's saying a lot. Moving on. Finally, the last debate is going to be on September 13th in Altaberry Heights. This one, you need to answer, the present day matters too. At which point, you should be able to go ahead and unlock your trophy and be able to finish up every single debate smoothly. Now, once again, make sure that you also know exactly when different followers are available at different times. Gallica, you're going to magically or automatically get her up throughout the main story quest, so you don't need to prioritize her at all. Heisme is usually a nighttime person. Stroll and Hulkenberg are usually daytime people. They will require you to go to the Gauntlet Runner to talk to them at some point, so just be aware of that. I needed to speak to Stroll to get to rank 4 at the Gauntlet Runner, and I needed to get Hulkenberg to rank 3 on the Gauntlet Runner as well. So that's just something to take into consideration. Juna, you're going to have to complete the side quest Save the Morning Snakes, as well as usually see her during the nighttime in order to rank her up. Yufa, you're going to have to complete the side quest The Trial of Malnova, as well as do a mixed bag of daytime and nighttime quests in order to finish her. Balsilio, you're going to need to get a whole bunch of your virtues up in order for him to be finished, as well as usually knock out his quests during the nighttime, but some of his quests are also going to be during the day. Nuris is going to require you to grab the relic first. Once you receive the relic, it usually will be nighttime for him. Maria is a daytime. Katharina has some specific requirements. You're going to actually have to go out into the world and challenge her on her Gauntlet Runner. So you should probably take a trip to whatever the nearby dungeon is when you bump into her actual Gauntlet Runner. The first time you'll see one should be right up here at the giant sandworm's nest. But as soon as you challenge her, she should be able to go to her next location. Continue to challenge her until she's no longer on her Gauntlet Runner and she moves all the way over to the final city in Altaberry Heights. Once she gets over here, you're good to go. You'll be able to see her during the nighttime, talk her up a little bit, and then you'll eventually have her maxed out. Alonso, he's going to be a little bit of a mixed bag, sometimes day, sometimes night. But his quests are pretty interesting. I really did enjoy getting him up. You're not going to be able to get him up until you at least reach Bridalhaven and then get to a certain section of your story. Barden is usually going to be a daytime companion that you need to go talk to. Brigitte, she's all about the nighttime, but she is going to be hard locked until September 26th. When you get her to rank 7, don't worry about her until September 26th. There's a special event that has to happen in the game first. Once that event happens, then she'll talk to you for the last time and you'll be able to see her at night and be good to go. For more, all you have to do is get up your archetypes and you'll be good. With that being said, that's going to be things you need to look out for and things that you need to prioritize in order to not miss out on hanging out with followers or choosing to do a debate with another competitor in the contest. If you like what I do on the channel, make sure you smash that like button and sub so that you don't miss out on any more tips, tricks, guides, and everything else for Metaphor ReFantazio. This is your boy MMCSHD, but for now though, I'm out of here.